One of the biggest reasons why I want to start taking testosterone and transitioning is to actually become more feminine. And I know that sounds contradictory, but hear me out. Right now, I'm not comfortable expressing any parts of femininity because I feel like any feminine things I show will just make me a woman, which I am not. And I feel like the only way I can actually give myself the space to explore femininity is if I do it as a man. So I don't know, maybe I want to be like a little fruity boy, and I just really don't know that until I take testosterone and transition more into a man.
This is not transsexualism. This is actually, I think, girls, these are all girls I'm going to show you today, women who are struggling with being women. You guys put this stuff out there, you guys are going to get a reaction from me, okay? Because I'm not going to put up with this nonsense anymore. I do not want to be attached to you wingnuts.
One of my goals transitioning was to get comfortable enough in my body and my gender to start presenting more femininely again, and I'm really not unique in that experience. There were a lot of parts of stereotypical femininity that I really enjoyed as a kid, and a lot of transphobic rhetoric made me feel like less of a man, or that I couldn't be a man for feeling that way.
But you're not a man. You're a woman who thinks you want to be a man, and then you just, what?
This insane double standard that I think reveals a lot of homophobia, because cisgender men exploring the same kinds of femininity and presentation don't have their genders questioned to the same degree.
Yes, they do. Because let me just remind you, okay, miss, that trans women rarely want to cross-dress back as men. You're talking about gay men who want to do drag and dress like women as fun and go back to living as men. That's what actual drag is.
The policing of trans men's gender presentation is also just regular homophobia. It's not like cis men aren't also told that they're not real men, because
homophobia is about sexuality. You're talking about appearance. Do you see how mixed up they are? They don't even know the difference between sexuality and gender. So they transition to some form of masculinity. Then they decide, whoops, and then realize, oh, I never really got to be a woman, or decide what it felt like to be a teenage girl, and I want to go back to that. This is what I'm telling you. This has never, ever been in the transsexual male community, ever. These are young girls struggling with becoming women.
I mean, how many trans masks do you know that are obsessed with drag?
None.
How many trans masks do you know that literally are attracted to themselves as femme?
Oh my God, did you just hear that? How many trans men do you know that are attracted to themselves as women? I actually don't know any. I know no trans men who are attracted to themselves in the female form. In fact, we're repulsed by it.